Hello, hello, hello. Listen up, I'm Brian Pond, and with me today is Platch. We're going to do our quick shares and all that. We are playing on the new nerfed version of the game, testing out things on two fronts. One, the Decay nerfs, so I will be playing Decay, and my friend Platch here from our current Discord, one of the main people in the Russians Hour text channel, will be great. We'll be not only are we playing our games like this, but we are trying to community build. So if you want to play the game with us, come join the Discord in the comments below. And you know what? If you are Russian, we currently have 3 players who speak Russian as their main language. Come join and play games too. It's a lot of fun. All right, we're gonna do some quick shares. There we go. Copied, tweeted. All right, shares are done. Then we will hit new game. We will hit constellation, difficulty, challenging, multiple players. I will, I think first match, let's have me go first since I'm testing the nerfs. And we are going to go with our Lord of None start for the royalty, which is one of the benefits of being undead, is you have a start hero that you can start with an economy thing to switch. And it's hilarious because his name is the Lord of None. And which color and faction would you like to be, Platch? Shit, I left my phone, so, Hold on, I'm alt-tabbing a moment to make sure that I've got Platch with me there. Oh, I didn't have your mouse. There you go. Apologize. Fixed. You have mouse control now. Ooh, checking out fire. Oh, so you're trying out. You are going extra spice today. So we are seeing Devour strategy against Decay. I think this will be... There we go. Now, as far as testing goes and things like that, this isn't about who wins the game. There we go. I would say that this is a really strong start. And the reason being... Both... Yeah, we have... Well, the discrete ore mine's a little tougher than I'd like, but we have an available free chest, we have learning stone start, and we have a obelisk, and 2 available chests. So we're happy to see that. We also have a start where you really have to choose tavern, because you are going to want your fort most likely, and you're going to want your soul beacon and soul transmuter. So like, we're kind of in a position where you have to pick a tavern. And we are going to be testing Rotheart today, because that's the guy in our pool. Now, as per usual, we will be having Rotheart do this. We're not purchasing our units from here yet, because we know for a fact that we're going to level up. There we go. And with that done, we're then going to check the chests. That's 1500 XP, which is enough to level them up. And we're going to grab estates. So, turn 1, we have a level 3 hero with royalty 2 and estates. I would say that's pretty dang strong as we go forward. We know our main hero is going to go up that way. So I think next we go down here to check this. There's more XP there. I think getting Rot Heart, that extra XP, our main hero, that XP will be the move, and I end my turn. Right, Pyre, it is your turn. You also start off with a Unguarded Obelisk and Learning Stone. Also, for those unaware, Platch is English is his second language, so I will just tell him where the obelisk clues are, because, like, why not? Alright, so apparently it's close to the Palace of Decay, which means, yeah. There you go. Two unguarded stones. Now that is power right there. That is, woo boy. You have multiple choices here. A lot of them are very good. Alright, so we go champion statue here. And we are grabbing Rot Heart. And we do not want this character. We'd much prefer one hero than two. We're at a point where we can purchase these units safely. And for the current starts I've been doing, I like to upgrade these guys first because we do not have immortals at the moment. And this character's got a path to get free experience anyways. So what I think we'll do is move these guys aside, grab our obelisk treat. Alright. Some 17 miles north of here in a far away to the lands, there is retreat to more civilized the Wizard's Court between the Graveyard and the Alchemy Lab. Some of all importance might partake, and powerful as the source, one day would find, but in the days there are still artifacts. He was reigned hidden 2 miles from the Palace of Decay. So somewhere up north, between the Alchemy Lab and somewhere else, there is a treasure. Now what we're going to do here is grab our level up, and with him, his mastery gives me a unit I'd probably trade away. I think here we're just going to grab the level 2 Bane. We're then going to go, let's see. Alright, so we have multiple choices here. I think for turn 1 we'll grab the camp. We will then grab the runes, grab the experience stone, and next turn we'll go here. Our boy Rot Heart will grab these units for our main man, so we'll go ahead and grab the resource, grab them. We'll check this chest. Right. +1 defense doesn't seem super worth it. We're probably going to grab the experience on our main hero, so we'll end that. And end our turn. How goes it, Ant? I've been seeing some of your conversations with your Ant heroes and things like that, and I think they're looking amazing, and I'm looking forward to trying your and promoting your mod. I think the modding community is something that we should all promote, especially when you're putting so much time and effort into making one of the coolest factions I've seen. Yeah, buying those is smart. Sweet. So for those who don't know, for Pyre, summons come back through the tent. So you end up with a situation where you essentially have double the flame portal. It's a very cool interaction. And this is a hero that starts off with archery and devour. So there's a build where early game you go archery, and then you pivot to devour late game once you start getting high power units like from the mastery and from a few other sources. Alright, so here we are doing the upgraded graveyard first because of the high amount of units we have. Plus, if you look here, we have archers in both of our start areas, so them having archery protection from the first 3 attacks will mean we have substantially less losses. Alright, this is only 1,000 XP, so we're not wanting to waste a turn to go get it. So here we get Lord of None out of the way. Actually, I think at this point we just want the money over the XP. And with that out of the way, we will, yeah. Also, we know Mars Clue's somewhere up north. Yeah, that makes sense. We're still, like, essentially we've been playtesting. Like, I'm aware it caused controversy on the forum for me to call for the Immortal buff, but the problem with Immortal units, especially since they're power 3 and can be accessed by merging your tier 1 and tier 2 units, and that you can get them through killing tier 1 units through Bane, is that it's not just that it's too powerful, which it was. Comrade Core was able to reliably get to level 10 before week 1. It was also just yuck. It's just so much easier. It just trivializes the game because your units can die and it's not a real issue, where every other faction in the game has to worry about their units dying. Alright, we're going to grab Toxicology here. Okay. So we're going to send our Zombros in here, and we're going to send our Archer Boys in there. Now we're microing our Bane Boy here to see if we still get the proc. We got the proc on 2 units, meaning... No, they're already almost dead, so you just stay where you are. There we go. And as you can see, from one battle, we gained a Bone Shooter, which is a power 2 unit, and a Rotwalker, which is a +3 upgraded unit. There we go. We'll send our boy in first. And we'll send them in kinda here. This is a tight area. I do think... I'm not sure the best setup for this start. But I do think zombies here, them here, and a shooter behind will be fine. Alright, so we want our skeletons to ignore that and go past. There we go. We're hoping for a proc there. We did not get one. We got one over there. So we lost some units here. Lost 7, gained 1 Rotwalker, so we gained 2 Rotwalkers and a shooter in a single day. Alright, here we have multiple options. I can start doing necromancy as well. We are going... Yeah. I think here, just stronger toxicology doesn't feel bad to me. Reclarence and bloodlust kind of work together. We want offense, and we don't mind armor at all. But I do, yeah. Just more HP on our boys and some defense isn't bad, but I think we're going to go toxicology too. That fight's one we're probably going to ignore. We can't reach that this turn. We got that already. We'll go ahead and just grab the wolves. Alright, so somewhere around here will be our treasure. I pass the turn to you. There you go. Also, for this game, if you want to just hit backspace to find the X, I'm fine with it because we're kind of play testing here more than testing each other's skills. And here's another hot take I have on the obelisks. I forgot. I've currently got again 3 Russian players. English is their second language. I don't think that this should be a literacy. I don't think a literacy check should really be in the tournament because we have international. This is an international game. Yeah, so 4 miles from the rainbow. Yeah, so it's just right down there. Good. Yeah, good to check. One thing that's in the current version of the game is, yeah, before you end your turn, I want to kind of highlight something going on your screen. All right, so yeah, over next to his hero that found the treasure, it went into the negatives when he found the treasure. If that's a bug Benjamin wants to look at, yeah, there it is. No, hold on. There it is, like way over here. No, my bad. There you go. Yeah, so just right here where I'm circling the mouse, he's at -4. So that should probably be looked at before the tournament. All right, continue. I apologize. All right, so here our building is at 4 of 5. We have access to our fort. We have room for 4 buildings before the end of the week. The last building I'm going to build is fort. I think we're going, because of our current money and state, the answer is going to be Haunt, House of Decay, Soul Beacon, Soul Transmuter. And we're doing Haunt for the Masked Boys because they have Immortal. Yeah, the obelisks spawn rate are often unfair. That is an issue, which I would say Platch. Like obviously, like sometimes your stuff can just straight up be in the enemy territory, Or like in one of our previous games, or our previous recorded game from today, the hint was nowhere near where it said it was. So like I don't like them either. Alright, so I do think we're gonna grab that. And let's see, destruction would be fine. We have swarming that we would like to build up to at least once. But I think now Legion just for some stockier boys would be nice. Alright, and my clue says 17 miles north from here. So industrial area between the graveyard and the alchemy lab. So somewhere in this general area. What I'm choosing to do with my main hero now is hunt for the treasure. There we go. Thankfully, this clue came out pretty well. And there's a fight there that I feel I can probably take. That's honestly a scary fight. The reason being that there's tier 5 units and tier 3 units in an insignificant amount. Alright, ready or not, here we go. I think I need you to take these boys out. We'll put the bone shooter over here. Thankfully, Bloodlust helped me out, as did Toxicology. So, would I sacrifice 1,400 units for a few thousand XP and some treasure? Because that's exactly what I did there. And the answer is yes, yes I would. And here we get Bane on cooldown. Alright, between the obelisk and the stables, meaning there's a stable somewhere on this map, 3 miles from the major shrine. So, obelisk. I wish I could read that if this was the major shrine, but I'm like 90% sure it is. There we go, we found the treasure. Alright, so the treasure worked properly here, I feel. Although this feels like more than 3 miles. Alright, now since we know where the treasure is, we're hitting backspace. Oh, wow, you actually get some distance on there. Okay, I think that was still a fair enough area. Alright, more signs point to north, where you'll find 8 miles northeast from the alchemy lab and 4 miles from the Palace of Decay. So just at my hero again. Alright, estates is a-okay here. We will be transferring that, but yeah. Alright, we're out of movement. We'll go ahead and end our turn. But yeah, so this was an example of the obelisk working well enough, but yeah, having, as Platch said in the YouTube comments earlier, I kind of agree with it. It being tied to buildings in the enemy territory sucks because, you know, it never feels good to win or lose on I got good obelisks and you didn't. There you go. Alright, I now have 4 indestructible units. And by the way, that's a second part of the rabbit set, so I may end up having the third. And if I get the full rabbit set, you better believe I'm about to have a shit ton of masks. Alright, now we're going to grab the soul beacon here. And we are going to grab mithril armor here. My money is in a good place. Commercial center's tempting, but I think just stocking up my boys is better. Is that an unguarded stables? Yes, it is. And we found our units. No, oh, no, we didn't. And we'll grab 15 militiamen. Gonna be real. They're good. Yeah. Keyboard is given, Platch. Yeah, you've got keyboard, mouse, and everything. So if it's not working, it's some sort of bug, and that sucks. Obviously, I want you to have control of the game we're playing. It's like, that's my plan to win. I'm going to, sabotage. Oh, the circles where it does that? That's with the backspace button. And it's basically cheat mode. And if we're doing that, the idea is we're kind of just cheating. Which is okay because this is a casual game. But I only did, also note that I found my treasure first, then I did the thing. I just wanted to demonstrate it because we had bugs with the obelisk in a few of our previous games. Especially the last one I had on the channel today. Y'all can see where we're looking around for them, and they're just, it turned out they were in the far, far south, way away from where anyone would have guessed it. Alright, east from the alchemy lab, 4 miles from the decay palace. So, east around here. So if I go forward, I should probably find it. There we go. And that's the thing, when they say 4 miles, they mean diagonally as well. And just now that we found the clue, I'm going to just demonstrate where it is. That feels a little bit more than 4 miles away, but we'll have at it. 16 miles south. Alright. 16 miles southeast from the Learning Stone and 3 miles from the major shrine. Okay. So I'm just getting loaded with gold this game. Which is a little bit of a problem because I don't got a lot to spend the gold on. Alright, so they said 3 miles from the major shrine. 16 miles southeast of here. So my guess would be, well, Lord and None will be finding that. The next part of our build order is income, but I have so much income I should probably do upgraded haunt first, but I don't need the upgraded haunt just yet, so we're probably going to go Centro Decay. Yeah, we're just going to go for the big money and do something like this. All right, hard, moderate. Hey, I would go take this fight this turn, but like, yeah. Yeah, next turn we'll have to do. I think my build will make these guys have a really bad time. Alright, I'll end my turn. Now, keep in mind, I did the circles, but don't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm allowing you to do this, but yeah, that will those X's are where the treasure are. Now, granted, you'll still need to read the clue a little. You just teleported your dude. You gotta be careful with stuff like that. Be sure to press backspace and nothing else, otherwise you're going to activate a bunch of cheat codes by mistake. Keep in mind, too, that X won't necessarily be the clue that you currently have, so you still got to read them a little bit. Where's the rainbow thing? Oh, weird. Here, go ahead and let's hit backspace again. Stop. Yeah, just direct. See that? Yeah, just it's right here. Yeah. Just north of the dragon. There you go. Yeah, and that does make sense with the clue. Yeah, you want your hero up front to brunt those boys. Yeah, so you can teleport a bunch of units. Now, you want to be patient with that and probably use it. I would use it to move your hero into the center of them. That's what I would do. There you go. Yeah, well, when they say between, they don't mean directly between. It can be a little bit north, a little bit south, or a little bit east, a little bit west, depending on the two buildings. So it's technically between, but it isn't as between as you would think intuitively. Yeah, that's very good. I think the answer is you don't want that one. You want the one you want Center of Kismet for luck with your build, and it isn't even close. Because you want those and I would purchase those Bernie Boy archers for sure. There you go. They'll bring the heat. And you have a skill called archery with your samurai guy. That's going to be very good. It's well known by the community that archery builds are very strong, making this Devour guy with early access to archery a very, very good choice for Pyre. Arguably the best choice. Alright, so we're going to get the Center of Decay to keep our money up, because there will come a time where we want to spend quite a bit of it. Let's see, where am I at this time? I would like a little more punch this fight, and I have quite a bit of money, so we're going to recruit her. Upgrade them. I also want to use her to do the Mercury thing. We can also do this. So they have 42 health, 6 damage, 4 speed. We're just going to stomp them. And we're going to do it via 2 waves. Right. There you go, he charged in. This is one of those fights where you get just a lot of units off of Bane. And now we have wretches. There you go. That's 15, a surplus of 15 units off of one battle under the nerf to Bane. Clip it. Alright. So she's going to pick up Mercury for us. Alright. And her job now is to camp. There's no economy resources we're missing out on, so we don't need to go have her ping pong between the learning stones. Same with her. Same with them. Alright, yeah, we're pretty much done here. And now fights are less difficult. I think we can handle this fight, but we can't reach it this turn. We're not purchasing anything from the building. Alright, so Lord of None here is going to go a little bit north. We see nothing else, so we're going to put Lord of None here. And we're going to ping pong between these two fights to gain us a nice little edge. And I end my turn. There you go. There you go. +8 attack, +2 call beast, and a shit ton of treasure. Congratulations, Platch. That is the fun side of the obelisk. It feels really good to find the final treasure and get a bunch of treasure and get some gear. Like that is fun. What's not fun is the execution of the big block text that you have to read through with missing letters. At the very least, I would like the missing letter thing undone, just because it's unpleasant to read. Yeah. Alright, here we're going fort. And specifically, we're going fort to get more masks. It's at the turn of the week, so this is the best day to do forts. What turn are we getting Throne of the Dead? We are not getting Throne of the Dead for a couple turns. I think it'll be worth it to go ahead and just use these units. Alright, 5 miles. Alright, 60 miles southeast of the Learning Stone and 3 miles from the major shrine. Alright. That was way more than 16 miles. Oh. And we were just, yeah, there you go. So we'll drop the units off. Alright, so we're going to do this fight first. We have Maskless, which can't die. Bodyguards, who we don't quite care about. We'll then do races the next wave, and these guys, because they got 100 of healths and all that good stuff that way. Living units can stay back. 42 health weenie boys can stay back. They're at 51 health. They're also 8 speed, so we want them a little further back. Toxicology to soften them up. Yeah, guarded treasures is nice for the experience. Although I got distracted there and did not micro my Bane properly, and as you can see, I think explosion should be taken off the fire elementals. It's just silly. And those are units that you can get reliably with Wild. So Wild is one that you want. I implore everyone to take a look at. All right, we want offense. I think here we grab Recalcitrance because we're going to want to work our way to swarming. Alright, here we're going to set our units back. Alright, we got Bane on them, so now we're sending him over here to start getting Bane on these units. There we go. And since they were tier 1s, as you can see, we got a Wretch. And I'm going to be honest, Wretches with Charge and Fear are pretty good if you micro them properly. And with this build, offense, I'd like to get to swarming by... Now we can get these already, so we could go warding already, but offense on its own is just going to be pretty good for this. Southwest of the graveyard, so basically it's right here. Alright, so knowing that's right there, we're going to uncamp her. And that says challenging now. It's almost the turn of the week. Do we risk it for the biscuit? Can we afford our spell? That's the big question. It's 11 mana, we have 10 mana. If. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they have 21 movement. Okay. We're handing over our Maskless. And we're setting up to fight next turn. Alright, we purchased everything, we'll end the turn. So yeah, Sulfur is a good choice with fire. There you go. Yeah, Chamber of Rituals is more important. Yeah. And yes, it is smart to level up before going in. Yeah, you can do that. Oh yeah, Enclave with repeating artifacts, it feels good because you can get Hydras. Repeating artifacts on every other faction except for Order now, maybe, feels bad because it's like, well, I lost an opportunity there. There you go, and Devour Blood Warping is pretty good combinations. Alright, so we're going to upgrade the Haunt here. Purchase these. Upgrade Max. I don't particularly want either of these heroes because neither of them have economy strats on them, I think. We will check her in the lexicon real quick. Nope, nothing. Okay. Alright, we're going to read our clue again. 5 miles southwest from the graveyard. 3 miles from Learning Stone. So logically it'll be like here-ish. There we go. That one was a pop. Mistakes were made. That's the complete rabbit set though, so we're okay with that. Alright, now we're actually interested in purchasing someone. Yeah, because we'll use them to chain that down next turn. But right now, I'm pretty sure with invincible units we're going to be fine. Alright, we're going to put these guys up about here, these guys right here, these guys up about here. I don't know why they decide to start ignoring their orders. There we go. Alright, all that's resources. I think for the week, grabbing +4 movement will be pretty good. We go for these. They're a bit scary, but again, 13 indestructible units. The wretches do be dying. that first wave hit my indestructible units. The wretches are RIP. Okay, we're microing him to go over here. Hopefully he hits something. Yeah, so there we gained 5 units, lost quite a few. Alright, we have recalcitrance. We have swarming. We can get toxicology higher, that would work. We can go destruction as well. I think a point in that will be a good point of interest. He's no longer trying to pick up things. We're just going from fight to fight to fight. This is a good Bane target because touching all of them once would be nice. And this turn we're trying to chain our stuff all to one hero. Okay, so they can get pretty much all the way to this hero without him in the mix. Don't think we're... Alright, so we're going to leave 1 unit behind. Move him about Hina. Alright, cool. So we got treasure pickup. Unit chaining. Yep, sounds about right. Let's maximize that movement a bit more. There you go, that's where the docking zones. Alright, and we will end our turn. You will be in a fight with the hero. Alright, so I strongly recommend put the portal directly on top of the enemy hero so that and keep your entire army back so that she does her charm ability. Okay, so she has a ability called Siren Song that will steal your units. You want the portal on top of her or your hero on top of her. There we go, so she'll steal a couple weenie units if you do it that way. But keep your real units back. And look to the top north, you have one of your demon boys up there. That's your highest tier unit at the moment, so be careful with him. Yeah, there you go. There you go, and that is what you expected to happen. Yeah, you don't want to use the song until it's... I wouldn't do that yet. I guess that's okay. Okay, you probably want to attack now. You only wanted to defend long enough for her to do the Siren Song. And I would definitely use Muse on those jellyfish. Those jellyfish will kill your imps. Or it looks like they're getting their ass beat, so that's helpful. But you are losing a lot of imps. But imps are lost often. I'm interested to see if losing this... You lost about 19 units. Let's see if Blood Warping procs. It did not. It looks like you gained some stats there. That's definitely better. You definitely won't call Beast over 1 defense. Sulfur is definitely better. Because if you have your Dizzy Tune still, that could be worth it. But that is a very, very dangerous fight. You'll probably wipe. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good Dizzy Tune target. That fight went way better than I thought. Good job. You can only devour once a day. Yeah. Bigger fire gates isn't a bad strategy either. Since you have 35 burning archers, getting more archery is good, so getting more fire gating, which precedes it in the chain, is good. There you go. Now we're going Soul Transmuter here. And we're going Wretched because we're trying to test out Wretched, and we're going Rotwalkers because that's our mastery. Yeah, I noticed that, yeah. Alright, so how far can I go? Okay, I think we... Yeah, we're going to maximize our main hero's movement, so we'll grab this. Plus one. I think knowledge and spell power will be slightly better for our main hero. We want the main rabbit set up on her. There you go. We got our first piece whiffs of gear up on him. Alright, now we're going to do a test camp real quick. Yep, it's doing the alchemy good enough for me. Right, open. Yeah, there we go. We got a corruptor out of it. And I would say getting a corruptor out of an easy fight seems pretty damn strong to me. Alright, hell goats are scary. We're gonna send these two primarily to go deal with them. Where's our indestructible boys? There we go. Over here. And we'll have range support on them. Honestly, it's really... These start battle shit is pretty annoying, not gonna lie. Alright, this got topsy-turvy because of the charges, fudge. Alright, so that was rough, not gonna lie, but we gained units too. Yeah, that was just rough, not gonna lie, but yeah, and we got the most important thing. Let's see. We're gonna get swarming, and then we're gonna pop this. Which, by the way, we have like 23 mercury, so now's a good time to do this. Alright, we're now going to end our turn, and we're about to get zany with it. I'll be right back. Yeah, that was actually brought up by Fresh Joy, our previous tournament setting. I do believe mulligans should be a thing. Like map resets, because it feels bad to look at your map on the first turn and go, oh well, I guess I lose. All right, so we should be able to do this now. So we have that all stacked on her. And with that done, we should be able to do this. Okay, so the rabbit person does have to be here. So the rabbit set gives us access to get more of the Rotwalkers. Do Tomb of the Silence. We'll still do these because it's giving us Rotwalkers. And we're going to go all the way down. We have 5 extra, because of the rabbit set, we have 5 extra Mask of the Decay at a exorbitant price, mind you. I'm also going to switch the set over to Lord of None, just because it stacks with what he already has. We'll send them back to continue doing the purchases and whatnot. Yeah, we're gonna go do this fight next. "18 invincible creatures, week 2 with 99 health." Yeah, knockback is pretty potent when you don't want to be knocked back. There you go, charge. You got us in though. There are 2 units spread across the map. Yep, I was right. Alright, so we're getting pretty decked out now. We're going to split these guys a bit because they seem to be routing in a way we'd prefer they didn't. There we go, gain 4 by lengths at a Wraith. Yeah, so I would say the gains there were pretty good. That we gained a Banshee, a Wretched, which we immediately lost, and 4 Bone Lathes. Now we're going to grab Swarming to combo with what we're doing there. Palace of Decay is getting us money and all sorts of other good stuff. Yeah, we're going to send her north to go pick stuff up. We need him here to purchase more invincible boys for us. And I end my turn. Be very careful there. That will wipe your entire army. That one's got burning. That one's got... I'm going to be real. Those fights all are horrifically bad. I don't... that's actually something Platch that we had already talked to with Benjamin was Fireflies kind of boxing people in. And that's the best fight for you to go for sure. Yeah, so those two fights will be okay. Yeah, you got the Wrath from your Mastery. Yep, big O Raging Demon. Bold. Yeah, definitely getting your hero over smart. There you go. That fight went very well for you. Now, this might sound scary, but I would recommend eating your demon. The big one, towards the end of your next fight, I would say clear the fight, then, yeah, eat the demon. You may have to do it tomorrow, but yeah, cause like, the more unit power that goes into the Devour, the more stats you get. Right, we want our Throne of the Dead eventually. We could use our market here to sell off some of the stuff, but we also, let's see. Alright, so we'll do Palace of Decay next turn. We generate 1600, so I think we can create 1, 2 safely. We can, yeah, alright, we can create, yeah, we can create 2 safe, which was our max there. And because the way Rabbit Set works, we need to stay there with him. There you go. Now we have 20 immortal units. Alright, this is perfect for us. We're going to move them here. Move them up on the walls. This is just going to be a slaughter in our favor. He's charging, so we're not going to interrupt that. There we go. And we gained a surplus, yep, a positive of units, plus units we can't lose. No, you have Blood Warp and Devour. The large tier 5 unit. Yeah, the problem with the portal is the units coming from the portal are at 1/4 the power. So you may want to consider eating the large demon so that you will trigger Blood Warping to get more of the demon and the upgraded version of the demon too. Plus, you'll gain more stats from the Devour. So if you eat the demon plus whatever else you can, that gets you a stronger strategy. I would not troll you to get you to lose the game. I'm not very concerned about winning here. I was just demonstrating a build. Yeah, and I'm confident enough to say that you can try eating the demon and seeing the result, and if you do not like the result, you can reload. These guys are scary. They have a lot of damage plus first aid. Right, that's a basic trinket. I don't have a trinket, it's definitely worth picking up. This says easy, but I don't need these resources, and I know from experience that these units are overpowered. So what we're doing instead is heading through the portal. Alright, Lord of None's getting knocked back quite a bit. We're going to get him on non-knockback units if he'll do it. Alright, so we still gained a Bone Lathe, and there we go. So essentially, we're going to want more Recalcitrant Swarming and Destruction. Yeah, that looks like a fight I'm willing to take. The scary part are them. You're getting extremely powerful through Devour, so don't count yourself out. There we go, we gained 2 Rotwalkers, which is pretty cool. That's a scary fight, but not so scary that I wouldn't take it. Alright, I don't think we're buying Maskless next turn, so I'm going to send him to help pick up all this treasure. Actually, we'll probably send him to pick up that treasure, but that was a movement error, it's whatever. We have quite a bit of treasure to pick up. Alright, now end my turn. And I think the hero you're playing, Chitando of Ochre Pyre, is very powerful. And if you're up for one more round after this, I would like to try this hero out. Like, I think this fight battle here is more than enough to demonstrate that how Bane's working. I'll let y'all at home crunch the numbers and decide if that was felt that was good enough. I microed my Bane hero a little bit, but I would say Comrade Core would do a better job demonstrating the micro. Devour's still very good. I would say Platch is still in the learning stages of competitive play, which is great. We all start somewhere, and that each time I play Platch, he's getting better and better. But yeah, I do think a lot more practice is needed for him to join the ranks of champions, which is good. Yeah. As cool as it is to meet people who are like just masters naturally, it is also good to build over time, because yeah. And the good news is thanks to our Russian channel on the Discord, he's got Platch, Robotus, and Cap all they got each other, plus more people can join. We can do some zany stuff. Alright, so I'm about to do something nasty. Let's see, how much XP does she need to level? 2,600. Does not matter where she goes. We've got Palace of Decay. Yes, Hakane Force Spirit build's very good. Have you tried it with one or two? Yeah, Seth. How about if you're free, I would like to play you next, because I can show you some dirty stuff. Near impossible. Yeah, we have enough mana. Do not let words define you. It turned out to be... Alright, so... There we go, so we took a fight that arguably we shouldn't have. There we go. Bane 4 sounds like a good move. Then we're going Bloodlust to continue our combo. Yep, Mask have Venom now instead of Explosion. Personally, I enjoyed them having Explosion, but Benjamin felt that was too over the top. I'm gonna say Venom's pretty good in scenarios where they don't die. Knockback and confusion is a problem. But yeah, as you can see, we got even in a fight where we got bodied like this, we're going to come back and we're still going to have our masks. Masks are arguably changed, not nerfed. I'm not sure. I can't say that Venom is a nerf. The problem, Seth, with the problem with Decay was Camaradecore and I through testing were finding builds that won day as early as day 4, level 10 week 1. And as you can see right now, I'm level 15 week 12, arguably not playing optimally because keep in mind I am not a Decay main. My mains have been in tournament. Pyre, Earthen, Enclave, not played in tournament, and Pyre. Like I've played a lot of factions but Decay, so I'm not showing the best Decay can do. I'm showing what a proficient person who found out that this is the flavor of the month hopping on can do. Shaboom. And also, are you free after this? Because if you are, I would like to play with you. Oh yeah, you did say do it. I'll be online on Discord after y'all's game. Cool. I'm not sure if you're in my new calendar Discord. I'll shoot you an invite after this. I don't have my phone on me because I'm a bit of a ditz. Left my phone in the other room. Yeah, there was a bit there where people are. Yeah. The get all the gettings good on the Mortal Wretched. They're fun to play. Yeah, Ace Lear demonstrated the Rotheart strategy and did an amazing job. Yeah, so Ace Lear is a great example of what can be done. Alright, we're making it there just in time with them. Sweet. Break through that damn wall. Thank you. We're about to explode into skeletons. A skeleton explosion! And that's the thing too. As you learn the tactics and meta of the game, I think you're going to blossom into a very formidable, powerful player. Here we're going to grab the mithril armor. Oh no, you're impossible. Yeah, I like getting corruptors. Although we're Legion, so maybe this is still the play. That is still a fight. Yeah, there are quite a high amount of levels you can achieve, and I don't think we're at the end of the bonker trains when it comes to early stuff. Now that's a problem. Our hero getting feared is not what we want to see. There we go, chart. There we go, so lose some, gain some. There you go. There you go. Ooh, an obelisk in the cave obelisks. Alright, that is me. Alright, so because you're the way of playing, you do need to go first. Set up however which way you wish, and then I'm going to set up around that. Right. Alright, cool. If that's it, we'll send them in, send them in, send them in, send them in, send him right down the center, and Shaman's over here. Are you ready? Go ahead and start. Yeah, go ahead and hit start battle. Remember, your Q on P. No, we're gonna hold off on that and instead just order him to go here. Charge here. Get those archers hurt. Yep, tried my best to hurt those archers. Looks like you're going to spank me here. Although you did lose some imps and you did lose some boars. Okay. Yes, I had told him that prior. I told Platch that prior. He thought I was trolling him, but it is true. Alright, now we have Bonehead with a Soul Eat Stalker. That's pretty sweet. Banner Champions would have been helpful last turn. Oh, that's GG. Yes, Rotheart's current build is Heavy Bane, Toxicology. Then I'm running the Bloodlust to Swarming Path with a point in... There you go. That's how I'm currently building him. I probably should have put more in armor, and in fact I'm going to try to level up to go ahead and get that before facing him, because archers are one of his scariest units. "22 Liches don't particularly scare me. I think we're going to be fine. And I have penguin support. There we go. So we gained units there and gained XP, and we gained armor just in time. And we're not going to dilly-dally here. We're just going to go for the final encounter. Because I'm attacking, I set up first. There we go. Also, carcasses are changed to have thorns. I don't know how to feel about that. Go ahead and set up your side. I'm sitting at 501 unit power versus 142. That said, he has been devouring, so his stat block is probably pretty good. And remember, I'm Q this turn, you're P. Alright, go ahead and start. All your army belongs to me! Yes. Yeah, you're definitely going to want to use that. Good, and now that I know where you're dizzy tuning, I can now use First Strike on units I know that you don't have anything on. So, boom! These boys over here now have First Strike. There we go. And then I just start heading to your capital. Platch, do you concede or do you want to continue from here? Yeah, so that was just under week. Well, yeah, I think this hero you were playing was good, but you would need more practice with his strategies. Cool. So what we're going to do here is backspace. And when I press backspace F, that reveals the whole map. Overall, I feel this was a pretty okay start on my end. Honestly, the extra XP was cool, which you also had. The big problem with your side is there are fireflies everywhere, giving you fights that just nobody would want to take. Nobody's going to go, oh, here, let me go fight 100 fireflies so that I can have the rainbow. So I'd say you had a rough start here. As far as Wretches go, I think Wretches not having Immortal is better, and the current iteration with Wretches with Charge and Terror are okay. I think there could be discussion for buffs to Wretches, but I don't think we want to see a repeat of Immortal Wretches. That's my opinion, though. Let me know your opinions down in the comments, and we can discuss this and test this more further. I'd also like discussion about. You know, let's see. Well, this would be a bad match for it, but casters in general. And Pyre the Devour strategy is one I want to look more into. I also want to look more into Tide in general because I think fire factions are pretty dang powerful. With that, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream, and I will see y'all in the next one.